Welcome back. At 39 years old, JD Vance becomes the youngest vice presidential candidate in modern U.S. history. The senator from Ohio is a best-selling author with a career in tech and finance. North Central College political science professor Stephen Caliendo joins us live. And Professor, probably the most surprising aspect of this selection is that he was at one point a never-Trumper.
He was indeed. I was on a text thread with some political scientists last night, and the sentiment there was that the opposing advertisements sort of write themselves. You can use JD Vance's words very clearly to have some criticism of President Trump, but he's grown. He would say he's changed his mind in the last few years, and he's all on board. He was all smiles last night.
You know, obviously these picks are strategic. What kind of voters are Republicans hoping to entice with this VP selection?
None. Now, if I can tell you one thing that this pick told me is that President Trump is very confident that he's going to win this race. JD Vance doesn't bring him anything in terms of new voters, new demographics, new geography. He doesn't have any experience. But what he does bring is energy. He's going to be electric tomorrow night when he speaks to the convention. He's going to be electric on the campaign trail. We'll see if there's a vice presidential debate, how he does there. That's not the point, though. He's going to get the crowds excited when he goes to rallies. He's going to help to raise money in that respect. But really, I think what needed to happen was President Trump wanted to pick somebody who was very different than Mike Pence, his vice president from his first term, somebody who was an establishment. I can tell you that if a similar thing happened on January 6th, JD Vance would not have blinked in the way that Trump and Trump supporters feel that Mike Pence betrayed them that day. And so I think that's what this pick really tells me.
You know, a lot of pundits are saying this pick is so important because potentially this could be the face of the MAGA movement moving forward. Do you think that's the case?
Yeah, there's absolutely correct. If MAGA is the future of the Republican Party, and it seems like it will be, someone like JD Vance is a perfect pick in that respect. I think if there's any liability, and I don't believe that there is, we've talked about this before, that people don't vote for vice president. But because both of these candidates are so old, because President Trump isn't in the greatest of health in terms of physical health, I think people will look to vice presidential candidates and a little bit more than they typically do. And whether JD Vance is ready for that with a year and a half of public service and only 39 years of age, that may cause people some pause. I don't think it's going to affect the election in any way whatsoever. And in terms of the future of MAGA, JD Vance is very much it.
Professor Stephen Caliendo from North Central College, thank you, my friend, for joining us this morning.
It's wonderful to see you. I hope you have a great day.
Same. Thank you. Let's